Hey there, I'm Donna Reiners. I'm a presidential in LifeWave, an independent distributor. And if you're getting this, you are in our organization somewhere. And so I have just a worksheet and some onboarding links to help make your life easier. And I hope it helps. So I'm going to get right to it. Share my screen. And bless you. Okay, this is onboarding. First of all, I called it onboard, so I have the initials onboard, an acronym for you. Onboarding and enrolling your new brand partners, navigating the compensation, building success with stories, social proof, optimizing training for business growth, aligning with your community and your support groups, resources for your business success, and of course, duplication and expanding to impact more lives. And I just want to remind you, you are the CEO of you, but we are a team. And when you really look at the compensation plan, you see that we're all attached to one another. And what I do impacts you and what you do impacts me. And so it's important that we know each other, that we help one another, and that we move forward together because we support, we guide, and we empower one another to have a thriving business. So starting with the onboarding to enroll your new partner, to get them started, you want to complete the intake form. So the intake form, I'm going to open it up for you so you can see it. Just a second. I want you to look at it this time. Let me stop my share and then share again, because that's how beautiful Zoom works. Thankful for it, but this is your intake form. And at the top, you'll see that it has placed the CP as core, AP is your advanced, and PP is your premium. Those are your 3 packs that you have available. Listen, I write my person's name right up here. On the top left, I put the date, their first and last name. And then if I'm helping one of my team members, I put in parentheses the name of the team member that they're under, they're working with. And this is where their independent number goes, their independent brand partner number. So as you can see, there's a place for name, age, phone number, date of birth. Normally when I know I'm meeting with someone that's serious about their health and working with us, I will have this and I'll be filling this out as we're talking together. And by the end of our conversation, I have all their information. And I go ahead and input their order for them. I assign their login, their password, and I open up their account for them with all their credit card information so that they are set up with their monthly shipment ahead of time and everything's set and ready to roll. I do this to assist them and also to get it going, because it's really important that they get started to repair their body and that we get it in the computer as soon as possible. And sometimes it's just not as important to someone else that it would be us, because we're not just building a business, we're helping people with their health all over the world. And so this is how you keep momentum and how you have intention and how you build a team. Also, you'll see here there's retail and preferred customer. I don't really enroll a lot of those because there's no reason to pay for retail when you have the opportunity to buy wholesale. And the other thing with the wholesale account is that you're not forced to build a team in this company. And that's a blessing. You can have wholesale and not have to sell it. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, back to the onboarding sheet. Navigating with my beautiful Zoom. All righty. Sharing my screen again, getting back after it. So that was the intake form, and you can download it here, have quick access to it. Then with that information that you had, name, address, email, what you've already discussed with them that they're going to get X39, double or triple Eon, and maybe one other patch sleep, because you want to make sure that they have enough anti-inflammatory to last them for a bit so they can really see the results they want to see, because inflammation is the root of all our problems, guys, right? So make sure there's anti-inflammatory in your wholesale pack, helping with your consumers or your builders. It doesn't matter. We are all consuming the patches, using them, and helping one another. So definitely use the anti-inflammatory to see the best results. You can find a video online where David Schmidt talks about the dynamic duo, X39 and Eon together, like Batman and Robin. And so now you want to set up their account in your back office. And I'm going to go to the back office and show you. First, I'm going to tell you about it. You're going to navigate to organization in your back office itself. You're going to go to binary tree. You're going to go to bottom left or bottom right and hit the plus button at the bottom of that. That is how you enroll your account. If you go to that add new at the top, it goes wherever it wants to in your tree. And you have to change that daily if you're going to be enrolling people, if you do it that way. So that one lands on the left to make you, and right to make you binary qualified. If you're not binary qualified, you can't earn commissions if you're actually building. Of course, if someone's not building, that's different. But if someone is building, you want to make sure you're enrolling them through the binary tree because there's no point otherwise in even having people be enrolled in your account if you're not using the system that's in place so that you can actually earn real income. Also, the other thing you need to do is to turn all country enrollments to blue in your profile. And you want to make sure you're set up your monthly shipment or a maintenance package after they purchase their core or their advanced or their premium. You want to make sure those things are in place because the monthly shipment ensures that they remain on the product, A, and B, without a monthly shipment, your account goes to zero because you have to be building the business to actually earn points, and those points equal money. So that's that part, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like also. One moment where I go into my back office. Let me do that just a moment. I'm not in my normal screen, and so it's a little different, honestly. Okay, let me share my screen again. Here we go. Okay, we're in your back office, home, store, commissions, organization, events, monthly subscriptions, orders, and resources. I encourage you to explore under each one of these, which I may take a moment. I may do a little video just on that for you. But right now we're adding someone to the tree. So click on organization, go down all the way down to binary tree viewer. This is where you're going to click either bottom left or bottom right. Bottom left or bottom right. When you click, let's say you're going to do bottom left. When you click on bottom left, you're going to click on this plus on this side. If you click on this other plus on the right side of the bottom left, you will be building another person's organization. You want to build your own organization. We've had lots of messes like this, so please don't let yours be a mess. Instead, if you click on bottom left, go to bottom left. If you click on bottom right at the top, and if you get confused, somebody walks in the door and you're like, God, which one do I click? Just go back to the top. And then click it again. Let's say you want to do bottom right. Just go ahead and click bottom right. And then click the plus on the bottom right. So this is where you have to turn on global enrollment. If you're in South Korea, obviously, or you're enrolling somebody in South Korea, you're going to click this. Otherwise, you're going to click global enrollment for anywhere else on the planet. Then you're going to click you're not a robot. You're going to ensure you're enrolling them under the right person when you're enrolling them. In this case, they're enrolling under me. You're going to click join now. And this is where you choose your packages. The core package is what we normally would start people with. You can start them with whatever you want, of course. So select that core. And then what I normally do is I always have Aon in my first package with anyone so that they can see their inflammation get reduced and see their master repair system really kick into gear, because inflammation, as we know, is a problem, right? So I'll remove 2 of these of the X39s, and I'll actually go into the patching and I will add 4 Eon. I tell you what, it doesn't matter whether if your person is dealing with a serious situation or they just want more energy and strength. You can never go wrong with 30 days of X39 and 120 days or 4 months worth of the anti-inflammatory, because you can upgrade them in about 6 weeks or so to get them the next set of patches that their body needs to help them move forward in their journey. But the anti-inflammatory, you get that inflammation down in all your organs, your whole body systems are going to work best. So if for some reason this happens to you where it's acting crazy, just click on and add another one. Let it turn red like it did me, and then go ahead and remove the one you don't want. It'll turn back to green now. And now you want to continue. I'm going to show you how to enroll. So now we're at the monthly subscription area, right? So it's always going to land where, normally anyway, I've been training. And so it's always going to land 30 days out. So what you want to do is you want to set the, so let's say today's the 19th. So it's going to land on the 19th of next month, or actually today's the, let's look at today. Yep. Okay. So today is the 20th. So it's going to land on the 21st of next month. So what you want to do is you want to back it up 5 business days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be the 14th. And if you're dealing with someone that may or may not have additional funds, and it matters when their monthly shipment is, just ask them, hey, is the 14th better or the 17th better? Because you want it so that they're going to be able to keep it at that same date every month, right? So let's say it's the 17th. Click that and be sure and add a patch. There's sometimes I forget and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's not there. So be sure and add your patch of your monthly shipment of X39. Is that you want to keep them on that. And then you want to click save at the bottom. Don't forget to click save. And now you're going to add in your information of this person that you're enrolling. I'm going to go ahead and enroll myself. Already have an account, so we're not going to go all the way through it. But if this is your first time looking at this, this is going to help you be able to see how easy it is so that you don't feel intimidated. And remember, when you're helping someone, it really is better to go through the binary tree. And then I'll show you why for that in just a moment as well. I'll put in my date of birth, and put in my phone number. And then what I'm going to do is I always copy and paste this in these other areas. So there's not a lot of blanks in the system. Then your email. And then your address, their address. And that personal website, for me, I'm going to assign my name to the end. That's also going to be my username. My password, I create team passwords to help people, to help the upline help their downline. So if you've got 100 unique passwords, 100 unique usernames, it's going to be so difficult for someone to help you without having to call you. And that can delay the help you get by several days. And sometimes when you're actually building an organization, you might need help in an hour. And so It's very helpful if you have a team password. I'm just going to make one up. I'm just going to say, let's see, it's my last name. Let's say, I'm going to watch it while I do show password. So let's say it's my last name, and then say double number 7 at. And then maybe every person I enroll would have something similar to that, so that again, the manager knows what their password is and the upline knows, so that we can help without a lot of trouble. And then you want to copy and paste that. And listen, this password that you just created, this is something you write on your intake form so that you have it right at your fingertips, unless you have now I still put it in my intake form, but I also have a password keeper I put things in case I am away and I need to help someone. Like I'm going out of the country next week and I'll need my information with me to help them, but I'm not bringing anything with me for that. It'll be in my password keeper. And so then we're going to use the main address. You want to ask them, make sure that their billing address is the same as their shipping address. Then we're going to put in credit card information. That's my name. And then I need to put in a real credit card right now so that it'll take me through the process, because it won't otherwise. So now I'm going to stop my share so I can do that without that being broadcasted. So let me put this in real quick. Again, you are serving your client, getting them set up successfully so they don't have a lot of trouble doing it themselves. And then you'll make another appointment with them. And then you're going to be helping them going forward. You're going to show them their back office. You're going to show them how to navigate through to make their orders. You're going to show them where the maintenance packages are. You're going to do all of that for them as a consumer or someone who's a builder, because you want to train them and help them know how to navigate. Now, let me just show you one other. Let me go back into Zoom, back to share. So once you complete all your information, you're going to submit at the bottom after agreeing to the policies and procedures and terms and conditions. You definitely want to look at those. It's going to take you all the way back to the top every time to really approve of the address that you're using. Okay. It's going to make you do that every time. So save it. Now, mind you, remember you've written down your login, their login, their password, their website, their monthly order. You've written all this down, their credit card, you've written everything down. Now you're going to submit again at the bottom. And now it's going to take you to a page for you to review. You're going to review their order. You're going to review their monthly shipment. You're going to review their shipping and where their monthly shipment goes, where their first order goes, where their billing address is, FedEx, UPS. I normally use FedEx without question because it's usually more reliable. Check it out real quick, and then you're going to complete enrollment. Now, when you complete that enrollment, I'm going to go ahead and back out of this now because I'm not making another order and I'm not creating another account. We don't have duplicate accounts in our company. That is against policy to have multiple accounts, guys, in case you didn't know. But once you go through that page, it's going to take you to a page where it has your ID number, their ID number right here at the top. Right at the top. And so you're going to write that down on the intake form. Remember the intake form? Let me show you again. The intake form. I think I should be able to show you. Actually, it won't let me show you. Now it can let me show you. Zoom is tricky. On your intake form, you're going to write it right here in big letters. Big letters. Big letters. Okie doke. So that's how that works. That is, we're going through the onboarding. Let me bring the onboarding back up so we can continue where we're at. Okie doke. Dun, 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 dun. There we are. Okay, so once you take care of, oh, I didn't turn on the country enrollment, did I? Listen to me. Go to the profile. Once you open their account, go to profile at the top, click on it. It will take you to a page and you will see at the top, global enrollments. Turn on country enrollments. You need to turn that on. Just turn that on. When you clicked on global enrollments earlier, that's not the same thing. You want to click on allow country enrollment. It's going to be very important. Okay. All right. Back to what we're doing. So now you're going to provide the account access to your person, right? Send them their lifewave.com/first/name for their login, first, last name, their password, whatever team password you've come up with, and then their ID number from their enrollment page. Ask them not to change their password. Tell them you'll be helping them for the next, 90 days or more. And you want to have access. You can help them at any time without any thought to it. It's to serve them. And then along with that, you're going to also show them the number of your sponsor or whomever you're working with. Just very simply, hey, my sponsor's name is Ann, and she can help you if you have any questions, just as I can. So please let me know how we can serve you. It's that simple. Okay. And then you want to give them also, you want to have them download the LifeWave InTouch app. Here it is right here on Apple or on Google. Just send them. You can click on this, get the link and send it to them. Click on this, get the link and send it to them. Ask them to download it. And so that'll be good. And then also, if you have enrolled someone who you know wants to build, what does build mean? It just means they want to share it. They want to share it with their Uncle Tom. They want to share it with their neighbor across the street. They want to share it with their business people. It doesn't matter. Just let them know, oh, really? You want to share? Would you like me to help you share? And maybe they'll ask what that means, and just tell them we have a system to launch those people that want to share with their neighbors or etc. It's a 30-minute, and we'd be happy to meet with them to help them set that up. That is pretty simple, right? And if someone who truly wants to build their business to earn income, health, and wealth, then we would love to help them. Okay, that is that video area. I'll go to the next one. Bless you.